Boy, we're getting far along here. You've made them interested. You've avoided or disarmed the what ifs. You've got them believing them in the context. They've seen it look cool. They know what to do. They don't know how to do it yet. Now we're going to tell them how to do what to do using the word by. That's going to be your key. As the instructor, you're going to be moving and pausing yourself to explain three-word phrase what to do by how to do. Bear with us. We're going to have to press pause for the video. They're not stopping for us.
That's right. So here we go. We're taking a look again at Koku, and we're going to use how and by. So here we go. We avoid the punch by stepping back at an angle. Then we know we're going to hit the hit. So watch this. We're going to hit the hit by using the side of your hand against their forearm.
This is a chance to maybe sneak in an analogy. Strike the strike by chopping it like an axe.
Next move, we know the kick is coming. So we're going to avoid the kick by rotating around it. Now he's going to kick the kick by lifting his shin skyward. Now, after he's lifted his shin to kick the kick, he's going to punch the gut by using his thumb digging into the ribs. And then he stands at the ready by taking a step back and observing his surroundings.
First, he's going to avoid the punch by stepping at an angle and strike the strike by chopping like an axe. He'll avoid the kick by pivoting and kick the kick by lifting his shin. He'll strike the ribs by extending his thumb tip, and he'll stand at the ready by taking a step back to safety. From the other angle, same thing. He'll avoid the punch by shifting back at an angle and strike the strike by chopping with the pinky side of his hand. He'll avoid the kick by pivoting, and he'll kick the kick by lifting his leg. He'll strike the ribs by extending his boshiken, by extending his thumb tip, and he'll assume zanshin, he'll stand at the ready by taking a safe step back.
Take a look at that other angle. He's going to avoid the punch by stepping back at an angle, and he's going to hit the hit by using that pinky side part of his hand against his opponent's arm. Sees that kick coming in, he rotates out of the way, kick the kick by lifting his shin, and then punching the ribs by using his thumb into his opponent's gut. Then, of course, step back into zanshin to look for danger.
We've gotten all the way to here. They know what to do. You're explaining how to do it, and it may seem a little mechanical at this point. I'm using three-word phrases. I have to use the word by. This is not us just telling you what to do and how to do it. There's a lot of research behind this. See the download that's associated to these lessons for a book reference on some of the research that gets you that coaching loop language. There's more to it. This is the best fit of that language pattern for our lineages.
Right, yeah. And when we're using this how by format, remember, we're still looking at big picture thoughts here. We're just getting a little bit closer to the action, right? So from bird's eye view, we're just getting a little bit closer into the action. So the students know how to do something, generally speaking, to get their bodies moving. And then we're getting a little bit more specific on the how by using that by phrase so that they have some better hints on exactly how to align their bodies properly.
Yeah. It deserves its whole other lesson that it does have in our programs. The language pattern that you may be picking up on here is that of external cues. You'll notice neither of us have mentioned anything about what kind of angle to use in your body or in your joints or in the strike, because realistically, none of us know exactly what angle we're using, and it's going to change to match the attacker every time. They could be taller, shorter, wider, skinnier, further away, closer. The prescribed angle is kind of a lie.
That's right. And we know from experience as instructors, sometimes when you do that kick the kick, you might over rotate the person, and you still want your students to be able to use that fist, use that Boshiken at their opponent's lower midsection there, right? And so this is a way to get them moving very generally and being able to adapt to however their fellow students are moving around.